The latest GTA 6 trailer has been the talk of the town ever since it came out. The video currently has over 85 million views on YouTube, and many believe it will surpass the 250 million view mark set by the first trailer. Rockstar Games recently reported that the trailer has managed to receive around 500 million views so far. According to them, when combining views from all their social media platforms, including X and Instagram, the trailer has more than 475 million views. At this point, we've watched the trailer a whole bunch of times from start to finish. Clocking in at around 2 minutes and 46 seconds, there are many things that can be easily spotted, but there are also details that only became clear after a thorough analysis. So we thought, why not do a proper breakdown of the trailer and share everything we noticed? Without wasting much time, let's get right into it. The first shot of the trailer introduces us to the character of Brian Heater, who is supposedly one of the local drug runners, and even Jason works for him, according to their character bios. In the very next shot, Brian asks Jason what he's doing up on the house, to which Jason replies, "Just fixing some leaks," which is kind of funny when you think about it. While it doesn't directly relate to the game's plot, Rockstar cleverly used this moment to poke fun at all the leaks that occurred before Trailer 1 was released. Later, Brian asks Jason for rent, since Jason is staying in one of his apartments, but Jason immediately brushes him off and walks away. In the trailer shot, Jason looks much more muscular and quite different compared to his appearance in the first trailer. He likely underwent a significant visual overhaul, much like what we saw with Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2. The difference between his look in the first trailer and the final game was massive. The next shot of this trailer is really important. If you look closely, it appears the video is transitioning from a cutscene to actual gameplay. Reports began circulating suggesting this is likely true, but there was no official confirmation from Rockstar about whether the trailer even features any form of gameplay. However, Rockstar recently tweeted from their X account, stating that the trailer is split roughly 50-50 between cutscenes and gameplay. This has led most people to believe the game will feature seamless transitions between cutscenes and gameplay. One thing we couldn't help but notice is the level of detail on Jason's body. The body hair looks incredibly realistic, and Jason's arms and shoulders are highly detailed. You can clearly see the veins on his biceps just as he's about to enter the house. In the next shot, Jason is seen driving a car around Vice City. There's a chance this might be Jason's main ride throughout the game. If you've played GTA 5, you'll remember that each protagonist had a signature vehicle they used for most of the story. We might see something similar here, with Jason driving a classic car and Lucia possibly having a different vehicle. In this same shot, it's also evident that Jason is fond of tattoos. In the previous scene, he had a tattoo around his stomach, and here we can see he has another one on his right shoulder as well. In the next shot, Jason is seen with a baseball bat, attempting to rob a convenience store. He beats up the employee and then breaks open the cash register himself to take the money. If you look closely at the interiors of the shop, right where Jason attacks the store employee, there's a man beside them who appears to be sleeping after enjoying some hookah, which is also featured in the same frame. Immediately after that, Jason is seen driving his car in first-person mode. Jason is then shown driving on a highway in Vice City. The scene features a location board listing 3 destinations: the Vice City International Airport, the North Port of Vice City, and the Peacock Bay area. It'll be interesting to see whether players will have access to the airport and port in the game. People can also be seen transporting their jet skis, likely heading to one of the town's beaches to enjoy the water. It makes us wonder whether players will be able to purchase jet skis and store them in their garage, taking them out anytime for some fun while still keeping the game grounded in realism. Rockstar seems to be putting a lot of focus on Jason and his muscular build. If one shirtless scene wasn't enough, right after the highway shot, Jason is shown at a beach gym. There, he's doing a bench press with over 100 kilograms of weight. The setup includes 2 green 10-kilogram plates and 4 heavier 20-kilogram plates. Given how ripped Jason appears, this could just be his warm-up set. The women around him are clearly impressed. They can't stop staring at him. Maybe there's a chance Rockstar will bring back the iconic fanny magnet cheat code from GTA Vice City. What's even more interesting about this shot is that it hints at the return of some mechanics from GTA San Andreas. There's a strong possibility that physical fitness features could be making a comeback. Characters' weight might now depend on how you manage their routine. Skip workouts and they could gain weight just like CJ did in San Andreas. This also suggests that gyms might be accessible again, unlike in GTA 5 where they existed but couldn't be used by players. Maybe that's changing this time around. In the next shot, Jason is seen carrying a 6-pack of beer, and as he walks out of the store, a homeless man is also spotted nearby. Rockstar appears to have upgraded the character models for homeless people as well, as they now look far more detailed. Right after that, we see Jason arriving at a prison to pick up Lucia. This aligns with the official plot of the game, which mentions, when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America. While Jason interacts with the jailer, it's clear that the jailer recognizes him, suggesting Jason has been there a few times before. Jason and Lucia are then seen reconnecting, and they waste no time celebrating her release, which implies they've been a couple for quite a while. The next scene appears to depict a bank robbery with both protagonists masked and armed, threatening people inside. This might be the easy score that goes wrong, though that remains to be seen. In the following scene, Jason and Lucia are celebrating with bottles of beer in their hands. Jason toasts to new beginnings, hinting that they're planning something big now that Lucia is out of prison. Immediately after, we see Cal Hampton at a boat workshop transferring some goods onto a boat. Lucia tells Jason that this place is just a start for them, implying their ambitions involve larger heists and robberies. Later, the duo is spotted with Cal Hampton again, and since he appears to be a close friend of Jason, it's likely the three of them will be seen working and hanging out together frequently throughout the game. Right after that, Jason and Lucia are seen having a fun time on a large yacht. Given the romantic sequences shown between them, it's likely they're out enjoying some quality time together. This scene suggests that activities like clubbing, going on dates, or partying with Lucia might be included in the game, similar to the hangout options featured in GTA 5. What's intriguing is the scene that follows, where Jason is in a room with three men. One of them accuses Jason of being a Fed. While there have been fan theories suggesting Jason might have a law enforcement background, this moment adds weight to the possibility that he could actually be an undercover cop. It also raises a big question. Does Lucia know about this? In the next scene, we see Brian and Jason having a serious conversation. Brian tells Jason, "They got your name and address." As of now, it's unclear who "they" refers to. We don't know if it's the authorities, a rival gang, or some other faction. Only time will reveal the truth behind that line. Another new character is introduced right after. An FBI officer joins the mix. His name hasn't been revealed yet, but since he has a few speaking lines in the trailer, there's a good chance he could be one of the main antagonists chasing Jason and Lucia throughout the story. Interestingly, this character isn't listed in the character bios section on Rockstar's website either. The next scene showcases another supporting character, but something else caught our attention. Right above this character, we get a glimpse of Vice City's transit system. It'll be exciting to see whether public transportation will be available for players to use in the game, as that could add another layer of realism and immersion to the world. The next few scenes focus on some intense action involving Lucia and Jason. Lucia definitely knows how to fight. She's seen landing a deadly kick inside a ring, showing off some serious combat skills. This could hint at a gameplay mechanic where players can improve hand-to-hand combat by learning new moves and training in the ring against other characters. Jason is also seen calling Lucia Lou, which seems to be her nickname. It does make us wonder, what nickname does Lucia use for Jason? The next scene is absolutely badass. It looks like Jason and Lucia are in the middle of a mission with the cops chasing them. Lucia grabs a grenade launcher and completely annihilates the police cars following them. The explosion effects here are incredibly detailed, far more advanced than what we saw in GTA 5. Right after that, the scene cuts to Jason reacting to something on his phone, which appears to be news or a message that catches him off guard. Then, the trailer jumps to a high-stakes moment set inside a plane, most likely hinting at a mid-air robbery. Lucia is seen fighting right near the edge of the aircraft's interior, and the fact that all of this is happening mid-flight just confirms that the game will include some truly next-level missions. And if that wasn't enough, we're treated to a glimpse of another epic mission. If you've been following GTA 6 leaks since the first trailer, then you'll know about the long-rumored mission involving a bank safe being dragged behind a car. Rockstar has now confirmed it. The next scene shows a safe being pulled through the streets by a truck. If you've seen the movie Fast 5, you'll instantly recognize the similarity, especially the climactic sequence where two cars drag a massive vault through the city. While the movie featured two vehicles and a much larger safe, the GTA 6 trailer shows a single truck hauling a relatively smaller one. It'll be interesting to see just how closely Rockstar's version mirrors that iconic movie moment. After another romantic moment between Jason and Lucia, they're seen at a club, hanging out with an unnamed character who appears to be recording a video using the front-facing camera on their phone. Phones in GTA 6 definitely seem to have received a major upgrade, and it makes us wonder, will players finally be able to record themselves using the phone? In GTA 5, the in-game phone was quite limited, only allowing photos via the rear camera. The rumored addition of social media features could have a big impact on gameplay and immersion. Instead of the iconic Ocean View Hotel, this game introduces a new hotel named Dominion. It'll be interesting to see if this location becomes as memorable as Ocean View was in GTA Vice City. The following scene also confirms the return of strip clubs. The question now is whether Jason will be allowed to enter, considering his relationship with Lucia. Keep an eye on the next scene because it includes some fascinating details. As the next scene appears, it shows an advertisement for Ammu-Nation, the iconic gun store chain. But here's the exciting part. The owner of this particular Ammu-Nation outlet is none other than Phil Cassidy. Yes, the same Phil from Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Although Rockstar has previously stated that the 3D universe is separate it from the HD universe. This could be a nostalgic nod or even a deeper connection. Either way, seeing Phil again will definitely excite longtime fans of the series. There's also a hidden detail in this scene worth pointing out. Just to the left of the television playing the Ammunition ad, there's a gaming console that closely resembles a PlayStation. While it doesn't exactly look like a PS5, it shares a similar color scheme and lighting that's reminiscent of Sony's design language. And on the table nearby, there's a game controller too. It doesn't match the newer DualSense PS5 controller, but it strongly resembles a DualShock 4 from the PS4 era. It's another small touch that adds realism and a bit of fun Easter egg spotting for players. The next scene brings back Lucia, and she's seen wearing some interesting clothing. Remember, Lucia has just gotten out of jail? Well, she's wearing an orange jacket that says LDC on it. Here's the kicker: just because she's out of jail doesn't mean she's completely free. It looks like she's still under some kind of parole or probation and has to perform community service. This is a realistic detail we haven't seen in any previous GTA game. Most likely, there will be segments where players will have to control Lucia and complete community service missions, like picking up garbage or other public service tasks. The next scene marks the return of the Buzzard Chopper, followed by a glimpse of Kalinga National Park and some of the activities that can be done there. In one of the shots, we see Jason driving a jet ski with Lucia sitting behind him. It looks like this could be one of the hangout activities players can enjoy with the other protagonist, similar to the bonding mechanics seen in GTA 5. And then comes a shot that feels straight out of Top Gun. Jason is riding a bike while a plane zooms right past him overhead. It's an absolutely thrilling moment, and visually the game continues to impress, especially the clouds, which look incredibly realistic and beautifully rendered. We were also able to spot something really interesting. Right after the bike scene, there's a nighttime sequence set in a dimly lit environment where Jason is seen trying to steal a car from a truck while chasing it on his bike. What immediately stands out is the car's number plate, which reads Liberty City. Yes, Liberty City. While we're clearly witnessing the return of Vice City after years, does this hint at Liberty City making a comeback too? Only time will tell, but it definitely opens the door to speculation. My guess, there's a real chance it could happen. Here's why. Lucia's character bio on Rockstar's official website mentions that she's originally from Liberty City. So while nothing is confirmed yet, there's a small but significant possibility that we might get to explore Liberty City in some capacity, perhaps as part of a flashback or a mission tied to her past. Rockstar continues to lean into the romantic dynamic. These exchanges don't seem like one-off moments. Both characters clearly appear to be deeply in love, and this relationship looks like it will be central to the storyline. The next scene shows Lucia attacking what seems to be a police helicopter, and after that, the trailer shifts into a montage of various environments and locations across the game's world. Cal Hampton also makes another appearance, reinforcing the idea that he'll play a significant role in the overall narrative, given how frequently he's shown. While the trailer ends with a slick car shot that transitions into a beautiful landscape, our breakdown isn't done just yet. If you look closely at the end of the trailer, you'll notice a small but important detail. The game footage was captured entirely on a base PlayStation 5, not even on a PS5 Pro. This lines up with the recent reports of a marketing partnership between Sony and Rockstar. In fact, the game is already available for wishlisting on the PlayStation Store. Take-Two has confirmed that the Xbox listing will go live in the coming days. Judging by the visuals shown, the game looks incredibly impressive. The team at Digital Foundry has already done a technical deep dive, analyzing every detail from the trailer to break down just how much has improved visually and performance-wise. According to them, the game is quite difficult to run at 60 frames per second on any of the current-gen consoles due to the relatively weaker CPUs across all of them. Based on the trailer analysis, they believe the base PS5 will run the game at an upscaled 1440p resolution. The upscaling technology currently in use appears to be FSR1, but they're confident it could be upgraded to FSR2 on Xbox consoles and PSSR, upscaling tech for the PS5 and PS5 Pro. They also highlighted a key reason why the game appears to be so demanding: its implementation of heavy ray-traced global illumination. That alone adds a significant performance load. Interestingly, despite using RTGI, the game does not appear to use RT shadows, which came as a surprise to many. Well, folks, with that said, that wraps up our complete breakdown of the GTA 6 trailer. If you enjoyed watching, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel. And if we missed anything, feel free to let us know by dropping a comment down below. We've also made a separate video covering all the additional content Rockstar released alongside Trailer 2, so if you're interested, go check that out. I'll see you all in the next one. Till then, adios.